I have spent the last 5 years in pursuit of passive income, basically ever since I read this book right here. Now, the goal for me has always been to build up 7 sources of passive income, but I'm not quite there yet. What this video will show you is the 4 sources of passive income that I have built up and the 5th that I'm planning on building up next year. But better than that, I'm going to explain these in detail in this video. I'm going to show you the journey and I'm going to show you how I was able to build up these sources of income. The first one is affiliate marketing, and I know a lot of people that watch this channel are familiar with what that is. All affiliate marketing is at its core is when you partner up with a company and you sell their products and get paid when you do so. So you're pretty much a glorified salesman. But what an affiliate marketer does, and the way they do that now, is they sign up with a company's affiliate program. That company gives them a special link like what you're seeing on the screen, and that link is just unique to the affiliate marketer. And that means that any sale that results after someone has clicked that affiliate link results in the affiliate marketer getting paid a commission. So like I said, you're pretty much just an online salesman for a company unless you do this right. And if you do this right, then affiliate marketing can result in passive income. Now there's 2 ways that you can do this. The first way is through using Google, and I use both of these ways, by the way. But the first way is using Google or YouTube or a search engine. So we've all searched for something in Google or YouTube, right? And we've been listed content like what we're seeing on the screen here. And if you look at the dates on this content, you can see the person that wrote this blog post didn't write it today, they didn't write it yesterday. They typically wrote it last year or even a few years ago. Now, typically inside of these blog posts, these people will insert affiliate links. So for example, if we searched for how to clean up cat urine off my carpet, you'll see a lot of articles that contain affiliate links to chemicals that can help clean cat urine off of a carpet. And they're hoping to make a small commission each time someone searches that in Google, goes to their blog, and then clicks through to the product they're promoting. And so if you do this right, you can see someone can create content in 2016 or 2017, and then they can pull out, and that content will continue to show up in Google for years and years and years, and they'll continue to make income off of that content as long as Google shows it to people. So that's the first way. And the second way is actually in the way you select your affiliate programs. And so if you select an affiliate program that has a one-time payment, then that customer will come, they'll pay the company once, the company pays you once, and it's over. But there are companies like software companies or membership programs where people join, yearly fees and masterminds and things like that. And if the person pays the company every year or every month, then the company will often typically pay the affiliate the same way. And so if you refer someone to a software company, that customer pays them every single month for 5 years, the software company will pay you a cut of that every single month for 5 years. It's absolutely amazing. The second way that I make a passive income is through real estate. And before you all run and hide and say, I don't want to hear about real estate, I do real estate a little differently than most people, primarily because I'm a business owner and I don't have time to learn a ton about real estate, and I don't have time to find all these deals that these people find after searching and searching and searching. But what I do have time to do is this. I use a company called Done For You Real Estate, and we're gonna hop on the screen and look here. And what I do is I tell them, hey, I'm ready to buy a house. I'm looking for a house that the numbers make sense, it cash flows, things like that. They'll send me what's called a pro forma that looks like this. They'll say, hey, we found this house, typically takes a few weeks, and it's got all the numbers on it. It's got a down payment and a lot of numbers like that here. And in the end, it tells you, hey, this is how much we think you can make in cash flow off of this house every single month after we've paid property managers and expenses and everything. Now, the beauty of this is they do all that for you. So they find the property managers, they get the realtors, they get the house, they set up the loans, they do all of that for you, and your only job is pretty much to supply the money for a down payment. So I've bought 3 times from this specific company, and every single time the numbers have matched almost perfectly to what they've given me. I've got nice new single family homes in really good locations in Tennessee and Indiana. The max work I put into this is every couple months I might have a phone call with the property manager if there's any issues with a tenant.
Oh, sorry. I'm a real estate mogul.
So yes, I have left a link down below to this company, Done For You Real Estate, that I'm using. I can personally vouch for this company, having bought multiple houses from them, and also met and talked with their owners. And they're really good guys that really just want to help people get into this real estate market. Quick side note. The $300 or $400 a month in passive income is awesome coming from these properties, but even better is the fact that in 30 years, I will completely own each of these properties and it will be well worth over $1 million. And I was able to build up that entire asset passively.
I'm basically a millionaire.
The third way I make money is actually selling digital courses. So obviously over the last 5 years, I've learned a whole lot of stuff, and the way that I market that knowledge is through selling digital courses. Now I know exactly what's about to happen here. I'm gonna get all those keyboard warriors down below writing and telling me how I'm a scammer for selling my information online. So go ahead, keyboard warriors, get it all out now.
All right, now that that's over.
And for those still watching, let's talk about how this works. So the first way this works is I sell a blog challenge with a partner of mine, and we sell a 21-day training to help people set up an affiliate marketing blog. We sell it for $100. And you can see when you go to my blog, I get a lot of traffic to pages on my blog like this. So a lot of people Google things and they end up in my blog on pages like this. Now you can see at the top of my blog, I've got a button that says create a blog. They click create a blog and I give them 7 days. I give them a 7-day training on how they can create their first blog. All they have to do is put in an email address. After that, I start selling them on this 21-day blog challenge. I say, hey, you've taken these steps, you've got this blog. What if I can show you how to create content and all this other stuff and everything you need to know to really have a successful blog for $100? And those emails go out automatically and they buy. So you can see this is a totally passive journey. Someone Googles something, they end up at my blog, they put in their email, they get emailed about the challenge, they end up on this page right here. We'll load that on the screen. And if they decide to buy the blog challenge, then I make $100. And the second way that I make money off of digital courses is through selling a much higher end course called Affiliate Secrets. Same thing, I create content on my YouTube channel and content on my blog. And you can see that on the screen. I create a lot of content about both. And with that content, I send people into this webinar right here. So they go to the webinar, they register, and I send them, or I instantly give them access to this free training that we're seeing on the screen. It's about an hour and a half. Now, at the end of the training, if they choose to continue forth with this, I say, hey, I've got a much bigger training with templates and tutorials and 20, 30, 40 hours of content inside that you can learn from if you're ready to take that next step. And then they end up on this page right here where they have the option to purchase the course and take that next step. And the third way I make money is actually happening right now as you're watching this video. Hopefully that doesn't bother you, but I make money with YouTube ads. So there was probably an ad before this video. The advertiser spends that money, me and YouTube, we split it. Now, it's very important that if you're going to go this route and try to make money from YouTube on ads, that you choose the proper niche or the proper category for this. So YouTube ads, the advertisers in some spaces like health or spaces like wealth, which is what I'm in, they spend a ton of money per click on each ad. That means that as the content creator where their ad shows up, I make a ton of money. So I make a lot for each click on my channel. And so you can see here, I'm getting about 80,000 views, about 6,000 new subscribers a month, and about $3,500 every 28 days in revenue from this channel. That means I'm making roughly $40 to $50 for every 1,000 people that view my videos. Now, if you were to do this in another category, like Legos or something random like that, you would find that you'd be making $2 or $3 instead of $40 or $50 for every 1,000 people that watched your videos. So you would need a lot more views for this to make sense. Now, if you don't think this is passive, check out this other channel I have that I created in 2016. You can see right here, I've only published 4 videos since April 8th of 2018. But if you go into the analytics of this channel, it's still making about $530 every single month off of ads alone. Now, the fourth way I made passive income this year wasn't super passive this year, but it will hopefully be more passive next year, and that was launching a software company or a small software company. So what I created, and this will be launching in full to a massive amount of people this coming year, but it's a plugin that allows people to do stuff in WordPress, essentially. It's a plugin for affiliate marketers in WordPress. You can see it right here. It's called Affiliate Linker, and it basically takes all the knowledge over the last 3-4 years and things that I've wanted to do inside of my WordPress website, and I've created a plugin to do it. So the way I did that is you go to onlinejobs.ph, which is a outsourcing website where you can outsource in the Philippines. And I went through a lot of people. I put up a job description, went through a lot of people, and ended up finding a developer that could develop this plugin for me and develop it in the right way. Now, this is just like anything else, right? I have this website and this YouTube channel. People come in through email addresses, and then I email them about this plugin, and I send them to this page where they can buy access to this plugin. No, you can't currently buy it right now because we're preparing for another January launch. So this will only be passive for you if you can find a full-time, really good developer that knows what they're doing, and you have to be able to create and hire a support team that can handle the support side of things. But once you get both of those in place, you've now got the same traffic machine as we're using for digital courses and for affiliate marketing. And if your software doesn't suck, you'll actually get a ton of money just through people referring other people to it naturally. And a little side note, when I say team, I'm often just talking about one person. I fully admit that my support team is one. Now let's talk a little bit about this next year and what my plans are for making another source of passive income. And that's using something called online services arbitrage. And the concept behind this is, if you've been online for any amount of time, you know how hard it is to hire people that don't suck and don't scam you. And having been in this for 3 or 4 years, I've slowly started to find those people. Okay, I've managed to find a VA that's awesome and does work amazing. I managed to find a developer that does really good, a copywriter that does a great job. So as I find these people and I start to build up my team, there's a lot of time where I've got this person where I don't have 40 hours a week for that person. So I hire someone and then I can actually offer them to other people. I can say, hey, if you're looking, I've got this awesome developer and you can pay me X amount of dollars an hour. That's just a little bit more than what I'm paying them. And I'm this broker, I'm a relationship broker, okay? And so someone says, yes, that sounds awesome. And they pay me and they get access to my team of people that can do a lot of this stuff for them. Now, before I get attacked on this, let's look at the win-wins here. We've got these freelancers that are looking for stable work and I'm able to give them stable work. We've got these online marketers that are struggling, they're getting scammed, they're getting people that are charging them a ton of money for terrible work, and I'm able to give them really good freelancers that know what they're doing at a reasonable rate.
That's a win, 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 win.
They get to avoid that terrible pain that most of us have to go through of spending years trying to find people that are actually good at their jobs. And in fact, I would love to hear the horror stories down below because I'm absolutely certain you guys are watching this video and they're coming into your head.
An horrifying news story.
It's real. Most online business owners have lost hundreds of dollars at a minimum and tens of thousands of dollars at a maximum. So those are my 5. We're going to release the next 2 next year. I'd love to know down below, what are your current passive income sources and what are you adding to your passive income this next year?